Hi everybody, this is Money Mom. I'm going to show you some of the things I'm making for Easter. I made this delicious lemon and coconut cake, and I know many of you are saying, Dawn, you just lost 12 pounds. Are you going to be eating that? I'm going to have just a little bit, a bite, and later on I'm going to show you all the other things I'm making, and I'll merge the videos together. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, this is Money Mom again. I just wanted to show you briefly what we're having for dinner. I dished up my husband's plate. This is our Easter dinner. I made homemade potato salad from scratch. It's my mom's recipe. I made sweet potatoes. My husband's not a huge fan, but I made it with the glaze, and they're right there, not from the can, actual real sweet potatoes. I made this special homemade baked beans. And I made this Hawaiian chicken. So this is what we had for Easter dinner, plus I made the cake. So I just wanted to show you. Let me know what you're having for Easter dinner, and stay tuned because I am also talking about meal planning this evening very briefly. Thanks everybody. Bye. Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. I hope you are having a wonderful Passover Easter weekend. And I wanted to say that tonight I wanted to talk to you about the 2 mistakes that I've been making with meal planning. Let's get started. As you can see, I have a lot of fabulous cookbooks that I love. 5 ingredient or less taste at home, 4 ingredient cookbook. I love this dump meal cookbook. Lots of great things. Love gooseberry patch cookbooks. Our daily bread. And I got this from my Frugal life. She was a sweetheart and sent this to me. Has some really good recipes. Fix and forget it. As you can see, these are just about half of my cookbooks. It's wonderful. I do think meal planning can save money because you're planning ahead rather than having to run out and get something. There's nothing wrong with meal planning. This is where I've made kind of a mistake. I guess I'm thinking, oh, I need to have all these fancy meal plans. And I'm, picking new things each week. Well, because of that, I'm needing to purchase more ingredients because I don't have everything at the house. These are for the side dishes, such as because I've been making fruit salads and then different vegetable dishes. Not that that's not okay, but there's many things that my family doesn't really end up eating, or not very much, because maybe I'm making something kind of strange. So I've kind of decided from all of this and what I'm telling you, I'm going to be making simpler meals. I know a lot of the things that they like, and I will incorporate and make some new dishes, no doubt about that, but I think I'm trying to be a little too creative, and some of my foods end up being more like science experiments. Some of the things that I've made are very, very interesting. You might recall from some of the Wednesday cooking videos. And some of the foods my family hasn't really enjoyed. Mostly some of the vegetable side dishes that I've made and some of the fruit salads that they just find to be okay. And some of the recipes make a lot of food. It'd be more like for a family of 8. So I'm just going to make a little more simpler foods. That's the big thing that I've learned, is I don't have to get crazy and creative and make all different kinds of cool side dishes and things. I can be a simpler cook and make delicious, nutritious food that my family enjoys. That's number 1. Number 2, another thing that I noticed, and I'm going to give a great example, on Fridays, I would say about 3 to 4 Fridays a month, not every Friday, but I would say maybe at least half of them, I go shopping with a dear friend. And we have a lot of fun together. And I told her I was going to make my mom's homemade potato salad, and I needed to get some celery. And I said, nobody in my house really eats celery. And I said, I hate that I have to buy all this celery. She says, Dawn, who says you have to buy celery and you have to put that in your mom's homemade potato salad? She goes, just omit that. It's not needed for the recipe. I said, you're right. And I've noticed that if there's an ingredient that you don't have, you don't always necessarily have to use it. That's number 1. That way that'll save you some money, especially if you would only use a teeny bit of that ingredient. Number 2, and I'm going to give you an example of something else. I didn't have any apple cider vinegar today. And I thought, oh no, that's one of the main ingredients for my Hawaiian luau chicken. Well, all I did is I looked up on the internet and they said take some apple juice, which we always do have apple juice in the house, and take some vinegar and mix it together and use that. And it tasted really good, and that way I didn't have to go run out and get apple cider vinegar. So the main 2 things I've learned, to sum it up, are you know what, I can make simpler meals that are tasty, nutritious. That way I don't waste food. That way I don't have to buy a bunch of unnecessary ingredients or extra ingredients. And number two, I can omit some ingredients and have a delicious meal as well. So those are the few things that I've learned. I'd love to know, do you plan your meals ahead? Do you have any tips and tricks that help you save money? I would like to hear, because I know we're all trying not to waste food. Before letting you go, I wanted to tell you that I think around the 15th of the month will be when the 5 weeks are over of the put the one item back challenge. I have to say that I have been saving money, and it's helped me to be more mindful in all of my shopping, and it helps me to wait. So I've saved approximately about $20 putting one item back challenge. And I have 2 more Fridays to go, so I'll let you know how much I'll save total. Have you saved any money on the put the one item back challenge, or even put 2 items back? I'd like to hear about it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'd love your feedback on everything. Love you. Bye.